Hello and welcome to Vegan Cafe 21. Today we are making vegan coconut macaroons. So let's get started. Here I have 3 cups of sweetened shredded coconut flakes. To this we are going to add 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to start with maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Here I have 1 tablespoon of almond milk that I'm going to hold off on right now because we're going to give this a quick pulse in our food processor and see how our dough looks. If the cookie dough is too crumbly, then we're going to add almond milk to it. If not, we're just going to let it be. So here we go. Let's check on our dough to see how it looks. You can press it. I think it's still a little bit crumbly, so I'm going to go ahead and add our 1 tablespoon of almond milk to this. Now, one thing to remember is if your cookie dough is too crumbly, you can add more almond milk to it. We are going to give it a quick pulse. If we still feel like it's not coming together the way we would like for it to, we would add more almond milk to it, maybe another teaspoon or so. If your dough for some reason becomes too sticky, you can add about a teaspoon more of cornstarch to it. So let's give it a quick whirl and see. Let's see how it's coming together. I think it's about right. Another way to check it is to actually try to scoop a cookie onto a parchment lined baking tray. So I have patted down the mixture into my scoop, and I have a baking tray lined with parchment paper here, so I'm just going to do this and see. If this kind of thing happens, nothing to worry. You can just use your fingers to gently pat it in shape. There. These are very delicate cookies, but also very forgiving. You can sort of use your fingers to help them along if they don't seem to cooperate. So I'm going to empty this out into our bowl here. There we have it. Give it a quick mix. I'll show you how it feels. I'll pick some in my hand. This is how it is. And if you do this, it should come together just like this. If you press it between your fingers and palm, it should come together a little bit like this. It's a very delicate cookie in many ways because it can fall apart really easily, but it's also forgiving. I'm going to wash my hands real quick and be right back. Okay. Now we'll start scooping our cookies onto our baking tray. So I'm going to scoop a few and then come back and help them with the shape. Now you have to remember, we are not using any eggs in this recipe. So we have to sort of be patient with it and not worry too much if it does what it just did. Because once this bakes, it's all going to stay together, believe me. There you go. Just gently pat it with your fingers and give it that shape. What I could have done is I could have added a little more almond milk to this mixture, but I decided not to because it's fairly close to what I want it to be. But like I said, there are ways for you to fix this problem without really compromising the quality of your cookie. All right, as you can see, I have all the cookies on the tray. And our oven has been preheating at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to walk our tray to the oven and set it on the top shelf for 13 minutes. We're going to have to keep a close eye on these cookies because they do brown fast. So around 12-minute mark, I would say, take a peek, see how they're doing. If they start to turn lightly golden brown around the edges, you may want to pull them out and let them cool on the cookie sheet for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can transfer them to your plate. See how pretty they look. So we are going to let them cool for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we are going to plate them and they'll be ready for us to enjoy. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you again soon with a new recipe.